In Chelm, the debate was raging. What gives more light? Which light is stronger? The light of the moon or the light of the sun? Until they reached the unequivocal conclusion. The light of the moon is much stronger. It gives light even when it's dark. The light of the sun, it only gives light when it's light. The Medrash talks about 4 kittos. There was 4 camps, 4 ways of dealing with being stuck between a rock and a hard place. The Yidel Chader by the Yam, the Egyptians are coming behind them. The apocalypse is coming right now. What do? There were those that said, Nipoy liyam. Let's fall into the Yam. Let's give up. It's impossible. Another camp said, Nachzer leMitzrayim. Let's return back. They were realists. They said, there's nothing we can do. There was another camp that said, Nasim milchama kenegdon. They were nationalists. Let's fight. And then there was those that said, Nitzavach kenegdon. Let's daven. And for each one, the pasuk responds. Hashem says, no. So what should we do? Daber el b'nei Yisrael, vayisau, travel. But what's the response? You can understand that giving up and going into a world of Yish is definitely not beneficial. You can definitely argue that going back to Mitzrayim and giving up is also not a way to deal with things. But what's wrong with going to fight? What's wrong with going to be mispal? Isn't that the way we were taught? A wise man once said, nothing changes if nothing changes. We only get stuck between rocks and hard places because Hashem wants us to discover a way of being that we didn't know before. And many times the way that we knew before is a rationalized excuse. Even if you're going to talk about Milchama and we're going to go battle the evil, are you here to battle the evil and to come out a winner? Or is it about getting to where you want to get to? When you're talking about davening, somebody once came to the Blazer Nanas, Chassid Shid, and he said, I want a bracha for Yerushalayim. He said, Yerushalayim doesn't need a bracha. Yerushalayim you need to do. This week's the yard site from the Rebbe Rayatz. There was once Chassidim who were standing around Rosh Hashanah, and the Rebbe Rayatz used to pour out his neshama, and the mantle that he was davening on got soaked with tears. And one of the Chassidim went after davening and he took the mantle that was soaked with the Rebbe's tears and he wiped his forehead with it. It's a skula to wipe off sins. There was another chassid there, Rabbi Gordon, he said, Deine Averes ist du abwischen mit deiner eigenen Tränen. Your sins you'll wash off with your own tears. No shortcuts. Yerushalayim is something you need to do. Sometimes we cry, and sometimes we go daven, and we say, hey, I'm doing the right thing. But are you doing it to avoid responsibility? The whole game is, could you bring light when it's dark? Daber el b'nei Yisrael vayisau is the ultimate secret, that when you get stuck, you say, Hashem, I don't know the solution. The solutions I have in my mind, you tell me how you want me to go. I'm ready to keep on moving. I'm ready to keep on going. If I'll need to fight, I'll fight. If I'll need to go back, I'll go back. If I have to daven, I'm here to daven. But it has to come from you in order to get to where you want to get me to today.